Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. In the last episode, you watched me reach the climax of my adventure, and yeah. Turns out it was all a dream. Listen, I'm trying to be roundabout in what happened last night in the game without triggering a YouTube bot or someone else to try and report my video for any reason. I mean, nothing was on screen, but the implications were there. Ignoring that, I took a little bit of time just to get myself a drink, just so I can fix my throat every now and again when I have to read. I also happened to grab one of these, which I think is actually going to make my throat worse, because it's a cream-filled caramel. And I was actually wondering, because I know that I have audiences world-based and not just in the US. What do you call these? Because where I live, even the off-brand company calls them bullseyes, because there is a longer and skinnier version called a cow's tail, or just cow tail. I forget if there's an apostrophe S or something. I was just wondering what you guys call it, if there is any difference at all anywhere else in the world. And even after eating a sweet, I should mention, I just crossed, I mean, it's a few days after, but I just crossed 30 days working out on Ring Fit Adventure. That's what I've been doing. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. The Switch game that they made with the Pilates ring. It's actually a lot of fun. The power scaling for the enemies is a bit bullshit, because you can destroy minor fodder enemies, even some in the middle tier, in like one attack. And then you go up against a boss, and they can remove half of your health in one strike. There's got to be power scaling somewhere in an RPG-like game. Unfortunately, that game does not. Granted, you can purchase better armor to increase your attack and your defense, but at the end of the day, if you can't do it, you just can't do it. But working out right alongside it is actually a lot of fun. And not to piss anybody off while I'm reading, I'm just going to finish this and then we'll get into it. You're allowed to eat whatever you want, so long as you can recoup the exercise of what you've put into your body. All about the little things. And being able to make a goal for yourself and commit to it. It's perfect. Anywho, let's get going to the gym, where the Monokubs have called for me. Also, I think there's like an event that I'm supposed to talk to somebody about. Oh, hey everybody. How many is here? Let's go Kaito first, I guess, and then Kyo.
Oh, hey bro.
Okay.
Good morning. Did you hear the announcement?
Yeah, we gotta meet up at the gym, right? What's going on so early in the morning? Well, I guess we got no choice but to go. You go on ahead, bro.
Huh?
What? You're not going?
Nah, I'm going. I just gotta take care of something first, and then I'll meet you there.
Maki, I guarantee. Kaito pointed at the door to Maki's room. I suppose he's going to take her.
Hey, so...
They said everybody's gotta be there, right? Who knows what'll happen if some of us don't show up.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Last night's training session, and now this? Kaito is really concerned about Maki. It would be nice if he could help her get along with everybody. Hey, Kyo, what's up? Good morning, Kyo. Are you going to the gym?
Yes.
Yes. I was about to head over just now. I overslept a bit today, you see. Of course, the one time I do that, we are summoned, so I panicked a bit. I am normally ready to leave my room by 7:30 a.m. That early, huh? I usually wake up at the Monokubs announcement. I usually wake up at 6 a.m. since it takes me so long to get ready each morning. Why does it take so long? Isn't that even longer than what a girl takes? I mean, are you looking at him? I don't think that just happens. Excuse me. Well, Kyo does have a pretty elaborate uniform. God damn it, fucking Christ. perhaps that's why.
So then,
In any event, we've no time for idle chats. I was about to say chit chats, but I was about to go over what this character would say. I shall go on ahead to the gym. Also, sorry about my hair. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. I think I slept in wet hair last night. Okie dokie. Two people there. Don't see anybody over there. Let's go Himiko first. Do you mind? Jesus. I'm trying to click. Here we are. Himiko, good morning. Did that mean good morning?
What a pain. Why do we have to go to the gym so early in the morning?
I don't know, but I don't think it's good. I don't think it's anything good.
We have an important student council meeting today, but this is gonna use up all my energy.
An important meeting?
It's fine. No, it's okay. You won't use up too much energy just walking to the gym.
I don't know about that, Sumugi.
hey,
Hey, about this meeting, are you planning something?
Oh yeah, sort of. Angie said we should have a party. We were planning to play in the pool with everyone after this.
I see.
Atua said he wanted to play in the pool.
What a peculiar request for a god to make.
That's not it. Oh no. Now's no time to be standing here talking. If we don't hurry to the gym, our faces might get peeled off like mandarin oranges. I don't like mandarin oranges. Peeling off all the white stuff is a pain.
The pool. So that's where all the girls will be. Ugh. Yeah. Should I have talked to Sumugi first to get... Maybe it's like a one and done situation, because Himiko I have to talk to for this, interestingly enough.
hey,
Ooh, what? Do you want something from me? Monokuma stared at me silently, intensely, as though he were trying to tell me something.
hey!
Well, what is it? If you have something to say, say it! Suddenly, a thought flashed into my mind. A man's fantasy. Oh god. Where is this thought coming from? Not from my mind, but from my heart? Yes, my heart. For I have love on my side. What the fuck?
Hey,
I understand now, Monokuma. You're telling me that it's time. The girls are going to play in the pool, which means they'll all be in swimsuits. That must mean a zany yet romantic scene will play out. And I'll be there. God damn it. I was so scared of this gun of man's passion. But should I? Is it really okay to be doing something like that? Tenko would kill me. Yes. I can't back down now. The power of love in my chest has filled my throbbing heart. Full charge. I don't know if it's quite your heart that's throbbing, but oh well. I have no choice. I must go.
I'm just gonna save.
Because I really do want to hear what Sumugi says. Maybe it just won't trigger an event. Who knows? Good morning, Sumugi.
Oh, good morning. Have you heard, are you about to head to the gym too, Shuichi?
okay.
Yeah, I certainly don't want to ignore a summons like that.
I guess. Right? If we don't all show up, he might think we're not getting along or something. Before, I thought Monotam was the most reasonable one out of them, but he's pathologically fixated on getting along. He's even killed other Monokubs over it. It seems like he was actually the most dangerous one. One wrong step and he's full on yandere.
What is she talking about? Oh, okay, so it was gonna happen regardless. Okay, cool. Yes, okay, they've left, you're there. Alright, let's go in, I guess. Boom, boom. Oh. Hey, Kibo. What's up?
Shuichi.
Good morning.
Okay,
Good morning, Kibo.
I'm worried.
Shuichi. Doesn't this summons give you an uneasy feeling?
You're right.
Well, yes, I suppose it does.
As I thought.
Based on prior events, perhaps another motive is going to be announced? The timing is similar to when we received the Monokub pads.
Okay.
I don't know if Monodam would really do that, though. Yes, I think that may be the case.
Indeed.
But it's alright. No matter what kind of motive is prepared for us, we can oppose it together.
Huh? I have decided.
Don't worry. We won't allow the killing game to continue.
Huh, that was strange. Kibo's uncharacteristically optimistic. What did he mean by won't allow it to continue? I know that the meeting involved going to the pool, but anything after that? Like, is there another meeting of how to disrupt the mastermind? I mean, the mastermind has been kind of thrown off with Monodam taking control. It's interesting. Do the 5 cubs have minds of their own, or are they all being controlled individually by someone else, or are they all controlled by one person, or is it all 6 of them when there was 6 by one person? Shuichi Saihara. I don't know why I read that. It was the same way when we went to the library after Rintaro's class trial. All clean. I've been in here. I don't know why we're reading this. Like nothing ever happened. Man, I'm tired as fuck. I was up all night fixing that computer. You took a look at the computer on the 4th floor? What do you think? Wait, if you were busy all night doing that, then okay. Then who did I have sex with last night?
Yeah, I only just started working on it, so I don't know the full specs, but that thing is pretty good. I mean, it's so intense it just won't let me sleep.
Then how the heck did we have sex? What? Oh, I forgot you had your other excursion with her. Are you jealous?
Please stop.
Of course not! I would never be jealous of a computer. Hey, I have nothing to be jealous of at all. I was promised I would be able to date her, and she's ridden my face, probably, multiple times.
A robot jealous of a computer? It seems just plain possible.
Oh?
Hey guys, am I sleepwalking or something? What's she doing here?
Oh, I see.
I'm hallucinating! After what Maki said before, there's no way she'd show up here.
Come on, man.
Don't say something so stupid. You'll never get to know her better if you never talk to her.
But
Maybe everyone would prefer that. Maybe everyone would prefer that this dangerous killer stays far away from us. Of course, I wouldn't prefer that at all.
that's enough.
You better cut it out!
No.
He's right. Murder and death have no place in a peaceful academy life. Nah, it's just like Angie said.
Yeah.
It's just like Angie said.
Huh? Oh no, is Tsumugi following, or yeah, becoming a follower of Atua as well? Because she did mention it.
Everyone, it is serious.
Oh, did you read the rock again? The colossal insect is on the other side of the wall, isn't it?
No.
Not that. Gonta went to courtyard before coming here and...
The rock has to have updated, right? It went from horse A to something. Something new. Come on! What is it? Why'd you call us all out here for, all of a sudden?
We're the ones that called them out. Did you forget that too?
Let's worry about Monotaro later and present the motive now. Oh, shit. So it is a motive after all.
It doesn't matter what the motive is. We will not do the killing game anymore.
That's right.
We aren't afraid of anything anymore.
Indeed.
Because we have Atua. Oh, God. How many of you have been recruited by Angie? What?
Actually, what is no ordinary motive? This motive will inspire fear like never before.
Fear like never before. If you face a fear like never before. I did that almost like sing-songy, as if it were like the intro line of a song. If you face a fear like never before, you'll have no choice but to unite. Now, for the motive that will cast you down into the depths of terror.
We'll present it together. This time, the motive is a transfer student.
It's gonna be Monokuma, right?
Yep, a new student is transferring, and not just any transfer student.
You get to resurrect one of the 4 people who've died so far.
I forgot that.
And welcome them back to the academy as a transfer student. Well... What?
Transfer student?
Are you serious?
We can resurrect someone?
So,
The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
That's right.
But only one of the 4 who have died so far can become the transfer student. Whoever you choose, that person will be considered part of the Killing Game semester.
ah,
So technically, you can kill them again as soon as they're resurrected. You know, if you wanted to use it like that. This motive is supposed to bring them closer together.
sorry.
Sorry, old habits and such.
Monodam, let's forgive Monotaro. Forgiving is what friends do, you know?
Monophony, you're nice. But there is more to friendship than being nice. Friends also punish each other when they do something wrong. That's why I'll have you punish Monotaro.
Me?
Please, no, not Monophony! I'm always mocking her when she's not looking. I don't want to be punished by her.
I'll do it.
Fine, I'll do it.
So long. Farewell.
You little bitch. Get your ass over here.
We were all completely dumbfounded. I feel like this academy has prepared me for absurd situations. But what I just heard was the most absurd thing so far.
Incomprehensible.
Transfer student? Resurrecting the dead?
Don't screw around.
Don't say such a stupid thing! There's no way resurrecting the dead is possible! It just can't happen!
Sheesh. Who the fuck would believe a load of unscientific bullshit?
Listen.
Disbelief due to a lack of scientific merit is simply the hubris of a scientific society. This ritual, or rather, resurrection ceremony, stems from funeral ceremonies the world over. But has one ever come to fruition, Kyo? See, they are similar, yes. The act of sending the dead to the next world is a sort of ritual. Though, rumors and legends that ritual twisted into a way to return the dead to this world. Oh, through twisted. I didn't even realize. A ritual? So, if it is twisted tales of someone going from this realm to the afterlife, if it is, like, a mess-up on someone's behalf, then it's not true, right, Kyo? You should say so yourself, right?
So?
And since you keep rambling about it, I'm guessing you really believe all that stuff, huh, Kyo? Excuse me. What are you saying? There is no way the dead can be resurrected. And sorry about that, as I'm becoming of myself.
Huh?
What?
Do you understand?
Without a doubt, the souls of the dead exist, but they cannot be brought back to life. Isn't there like a spoof old tale that when you burp, it's like your ghost is trying to escape your body? I swear that's like a thing, right? It kind of works out with Kyo. Interesting. Like I'm just trying to remember because so the first thing that entered my head after I remembered that, or remembered, I might just be making it up, is Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack from Gotenks in Dragon Ball Z, because he produces a ghost from his mouth, and I don't remember if he burps in the middle of that, so I don't know if that's tied to it at all.
Dead flesh cannot be restored, just as broken glass cannot be mended.
So you believe in souls, but you don't believe those souls can be resurrected?
That seems confusing, but I know if we ask, this conversation will just go on forever.
Okay.
If not even Kyo believes it, then there's no such thing as resurrecting the dead.
Right.
And if this idealistic degenerate can't believe it, no reasonable girl would ever believe it, either.
Sorry.
You think so? I don't think it's strange for the dead to come back to life.
The kooky bitch is finally talking! But too bad, no one's interested in your bullshit cult.
No.
Wait, let's hear what Angie has to say. God damn it, Kibo.
Right.
Yes, Angie is free to speak. What? Why are you involved in this? Well, I know exactly why she's involved, but there's no way she fed into Atua.
Can I say it? Yay! Okay, I'm gonna say it. 'Cause that's what Atua desires.
I can't follow this conversation at all. I think Angie's gonna be the next person to talk to, so we'll go right to left, and then these four. I hate how there's a separation. Well, I think it's funny that there is one, but it just means that this might be where the motive lies. Even though that I actually know what ends up happening.
This is stupid.
I will not spoil anything.
This resurrection ritual sounds stupid. I got dragged here for this. I should have ignored you guys after all. Well, you don't have to be such a Debbie Downer.
Atua, I wonder what manner of god it is that Angie speaks of.
Does that bother you, as an anthropologist?
No, I have no interest in gods, but I have great interest in their creators. Humans are the ones who created gods, and I am very interested in humanity.
You know where a lot of gods stem from? Fear. It's actually kind of true. If you look into like the history of why a god exists, even the Christian God exists out of fear, because smiting us, raining down, flooding, raining frogs, I think. Is that locusts? There's a bunch of shit that is in that. And then you really want to respect that god? And then there's like the Greek gods, which the people of ancient Greece respected, and then they came up with heroes that were sons and daughters of gods that would try to trample them back. I don't know.
I'm very interested in humanity. I wish to know the causes and
why did I say reasons?
reasons why human beings create gods.
I shall observe.
In that sense, this school is most interesting. Because it is during times of great crisis that humans create gods. Maybe a god shall be created here as well.
I get where Angie is coming from, but Yukio? Honestly, I understand Kyo more than Angie, and I hate that. What's up, Gonta?
Maybe.
I'm just glad that you're not falling for, falling for this following. I combined every word in that sentence.
Bring dead back to life? Gonta no can believe that. Forest family teach Gonta. Everything that born and everything that die is part of grand flow. And flow never rewind. Gonta would be happy if everything that die could come back. But even Gonta know there's no way to take back what already happened.
Oh, when I was looking at Gonta, I zoomed in and I could see Kokichi next to him, and then I saw Mew over here. I was like, wait, where the fuck did Kokichi go? I'm blind.
Why?
Why the fuck is everyone listening to this crap? Am I the only one not falling for this? And I was so sure of myself too.
Yeah. It's getting kind of boring. Weird now, sorry. But at least it's not boring. What's up, Kaito? What's on your mind?
What happened?
What's wrong, Kaito? You don't look well.
Okay.
No, it's nothing. I'm just not feeling so good.
Are you gonna get sick? All of a sudden? You know what's interesting? People got sick in both games, 1 and 2. Makoto got sick in the first game, somehow. The second game, the motive was getting sick. Is Kaito gonna get sick in this one?
Please.
Let's listen to what Angie has to say. Please! What? You think it's strange that I want to listen to Angie?
That's right.
So what? It's also important to listen to others, so we can work together. Yeah. I wonder if the shoe was on the other foot, if you'd be still saying that.
I guess.
If Angie is saying it, a dead person might really come back.
Hey,
Let's hurry up and ask her.
I don't believe this for a second. I don't know what's going on, Angie, but you seem to have recruited a bigger crowd than I suspected. I would have suspected maybe this one. Samugi, I think, would be just doing this for fun, but Kibo? Why would a robot need a god?
what?
Don't talk to me about that. I want to hear Angie talk.
Okay, fine. Alright, Angie, lay it on us. So, you believe you can revive the dead, Angie?
I don't think the resurrection ritual can really bring the dead back to life. It's probably more like returning the dead to us.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Because.
You know how bodies of all victims have been cleaned up? So clean, it's like there was never a dead body to begin with? So maybe
The truth is.
they were never dead to begin with.
They weren't dead?
No.
No, that's not possible. We inspected all of the bodies ourselves.
But.
It might have been a very accurate imitation.
No.
An imitation?
I see.
Monokuma and the Exosouls are evidence of, ridiculous scientific advancements. I am so sorry. So it may be possible for them to create extremely convincing imitations.
Yeah.
If that's what Angie says, then I'm starting to plainly agree. I've always supported Angie. Yay! Thank you, everyone.
Wait.
What? No, wait a minute. I saw them with my own eyes.
Degenerate male.
Don't raise your voice to Angie, you rude degenerate. Why the fuck?
Why?
You're the last person I want to hear that from. You were fighting her tooth and nail every step of the way.
Hey, you don't want them to be alive, Shuichi? You don't want the dead to be alive?
That's true, but
I do. I do want that, but I wish they were still alive. And even now I think that. But no matter how much we want that.
Oh, wait. If everyone alive, that means there's someone somewhere in school, right? So, maybe one of them write message in courtyard.
The message in the courtyard? Okay. Good thinking, Gonta. Damn, he's on top of things. I gotta give credit where credit's due. Alright, Kibo.
listen closely.
Monokuma and the Exosouls are evidence of ridiculous scientific advancements. So it may be possible for them to create extremely convincing imitations. Oh, is it just gonna be the same thing?
Oh.
They were imitations? I see. I never would have thought of that.
Okay, at least this is different.
I guess.
Yeah, all the dead bodies up till now must have been fake. No one's actually dead. That's what Angie's saying, so it's probably right.
It's what Angie's saying. You're saying that yourself. It's not what Atua is saying. And she's not saying that Atua is telling her to say that. Interesting.
Okay.
I support Angie. She'll make everything good.
Why?
Why do you deny me so fiercely, Shuichi? Do you not care about those who have died? I didn't realize you were so heartless.
That's not true. I still want her. I want everyone to be alive. But no matter what we do, we can't get them back. Maki's all on her own again. I'll go her and then everybody else.
Weirdo.
Returning the dead to us is a different way of saying the same thing. We know Rintaro is dead, and we saw Kaede and Kirumi die right in front of us too. How can they deny what we saw, what we all saw? Don't they realize how weird that is? Kaito?
What happened?
What's wrong, Kaito? You don't look well.
Okay.
No, it's nothing. I'm just not feeling so good. Also, to refute what Angie is saying, the whole reason why people were punished is because they killed them. And they themselves admit to killing them. Does that not mean that the two killers killed people and those two are definitely dead? Maybe the fake bodies were the ones that were punished, but there's no way. By the way, I don't believe her for a second. Just in case anybody has any doubt of where I'm thinking. I'm just not feeling so good. All of a sudden, yeah, I definitely think you're getting sick for some odd reason. Kokishi, the writing in the courtyard?
I see.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. I didn't. Mew.
Fucking moron!
Graffiti in the courtyard? Why is he bringing that up now? I don't take ideas from giant mongos. I have no idea what the fuck a mongo is, but oh well. Imitations. Aside from Ryoma, who we couldn't directly examine, Rintaro's corpse looked very real. Kaede and Kirumi were both punished right before our eyes. I cannot imagine some mannequin could have imitated their suffering. Well, also, in the same regard for Rintaro, Kaede didn't really do it firsthand to kill Rintaro. She just set up the trap to kill Rintaro. The only one that we would be able to ask is Kirumi, who's dead. I cannot imagine some mannequin could have imitated their suffering. In addition, it is unlikely they were switched with a fake corpse right before their demise. And Gonta. So what's up with the graffiti? Gonta, you know about the letters written in the courtyard, right?
No.
Yeah, but it's sorta different now. On way here, Gonta go see writing in courtyard.
Hey!
The Worsnema. TW horse nay. The whore. the worse. The worst. I was thinking imagination, but space. I'm thinking MA. The worst is the worst is near. I don't know.
And it have more writing this time.
Huh?
More writing?
Gonta no could understand what writing mean, but maybe
Right!
it message from dead? Maybe everyone leave message for us that say, hey, we alive.
Huh?
I don't know. A message from everyone who died?
Cause no one here write it, did they? So someone else must have write it, right?
Rest in peace.
Are you saying a dead person hiding in the school wrote that message? In other words, it's a message from the dead? Wait, a message from the dead? What the actual fuck?
How divine!
Either way, there's nothing more divine than being reunited with a friend.
As she spoke, Angie picked the Necronomicon off the floor.
Say,
Angie, whatever are you planning to do with that? Are you actually planning to perform the ritual? You do know it's a motive, yes?
no.
But perhaps it's a motive that's dangerous to ignore, rather than dangerous to use.
Listen closely.
For example, maybe the people who've died are actually alive. And if we don't perform the ritual, maybe they will be killed for certain this time.
Uh-oh.
It would be a problem if we allowed 4 potential survivors to die.
Thank you.
You're so smart for telling us, Gonta. You're a savior to those 4 people.
Angie approached Gonta with her usual wide smile, and she's gonna hug him exactly like she did with Angie, and like Gonta's gonna look so big in comparison. As much as like I can definitely see Angie causing a ruckus in future, and something's definitely gonna go on with her. It's interesting the dynamic she has with everybody that she ends up talking to, and how she can persuade them. I've always kind of wondered, how does someone just end up in a cult? And I don't mean like an actual religion, but like a cult. Yes, I view religion as a cult, but that's besides the point. Doing harmful acts, not only to oneself, but to others. How does that just happen? How do you get so misled into thinking that something is acceptable? Like, the Japanese cult that released, like... I'll use carbon monoxide as an example, but these people had poison in a bag that was a liquid that they had, I think it was like arsenic or something, like liquid arsenic. And then they had these umbrellas that were steel-tipped, and they would poke a hole at like a train stop and then leave. And then the noxious fumes from this liquid arsenic would evaporate because of the temperature there that they become a gaseous form, and it would just cause people to be poisoned, and they died from that, killing like hundreds of people. Like, at what point do you not stop and think, maybe I'm doing something wrong? But, it's the same thing as Nazis. Like, how do you just listen to one person say, these people who have done nothing to harm anyone are the root of all evil? Like, and they're okay with that. And then they're also okay with killing people. But there is a study, and I don't know if I've ever brought it up. I think I have. I guarantee I have. Where people are put in a situation. It's all one giant experiment where people are overseeing this. There's one person that's writing down all the results in like a facility away, or like just being fed stuff. But in this experiment, there's one person who's controlling the situation, which isn't actually taking any notes. Some random person who's invited in, and then an actor on the other end that they can only hear. Maybe sometimes they can also see. This experiment is, this person needs to complete like a math homework sheet. And the faster they can answer questions and more accurately, they survive. But for every question that they get wrong, they're shocked. And it's supposed to like be, and the person who's being tested, the random person that comes in, is the real subject of the experiment, not the person who's being shocked. What they're doing is they're administering the shock. But every time that they get an answer wrong or don't answer quick enough, the shock gets worse. And the person on the other end, the actor, has to pretend like they're getting more and more hurt, like it's painful, to the point where they're begging the person who's administering the test to stop it. And then all of a sudden, as these people are begging to be, like, stopped from hurting these people from the administrator, silence on the other end. So they think that they've killed someone. And they're told that, like, there's a scale of how much you do to a person. Like the scale goes 1 to 9, and then at 10 or above, there's like a skull. So it like reaffirms that this is actually hurting someone. And they're also told that they cannot stop. Do not stop. This is for scientific purposes. Do not stop. And the experiment ran like on like 30 to 50 people, and of that, I think it was like 4% of people stopped themselves and like got up and said, "No, something's wrong. I need to go see what's happening. I need to make sure that this person's okay." And even still, like, they asked people why didn't they stop, because they were scared to oppose the person who was in charge. So someone who's administering the poison back in Nazi Germany, there's kind of a case of whether or not that it can be said that they didn't do it of their own volition. It's because they were being ordered to. It's really scary the way that the human mind works. So, I understand and I don't understand how cults form and how their actions are influenced.
You work so hard, Gonta. You're always trying to keep everyone safe.
I kind of wish like there was like a slight animation of her hand like going down his hair, and then it would like fade and it would come back at the top and it'd just go down again.
Even when you go berserk, you're still considerate of everyone else, aren't you? I know this because Atua is always watching you.
Always watching Gonta.
Don't worry. You're not alone, Gonta. Atua is like a gentle grandmother, watching over you and keeping you safe.
Grandmas are nice.
Oh god, no, Gonta, stop! Don't fall for it.
Huh?
Gentle grandmother? I thought you said Atua was a handsome man.
No.
Angie's Atua changes his appearance depending on who's looking.
So, quite literally, just what they want to hear. Also, there's gotta be something up. Like, she's gotta have, like, some aphrodisiac perfume, right? To make someone just fall for this shit. Because this is the second person that we've seen fall for it from a hug. Albeit, they're both fucking stupid. The other two, not Tenko, because she's just doing it because Himiko's involved. The other two, I am so confused about.
Whoa.
Well, that's not suspiciously convenient at all. That's not suspiciously convenient at all.
Oh yeah, why don't you join our student council, Gonta?
You're right.
Yeah, it'd be really reassuring if you were part of the student council, Gonta. Mm-hmm. You will use your power for the peace of the academy.
Am I gonna see Gonta in a swimsuit? Interesting. So I'm gonna see Tsumugi, Himiko. I won't be able to see Kibo in a swimsuit because there's no reason for him to swim. Tenko. Huh. Almost the exact same crowd. Interesting. Tsumugi's the only new one, interestingly enough. Okay. And maybe Gonta.
See how much everyone needs you, Gonta? You should definitely join.
Really?
You need Gonta? I also forgot Kirumi was there before.
Got it.
Okay, Gonta join student council too.
Wait!
Oh, wait! Before all of that, what exactly is a student council? Is that why you've been acting weird?
Yes.
Last night, Angie summoned us to discuss how we can eradicate the killing game.
You're right.
Me, Kibo, Tenko, and Tsumugi.
Yes.
Why did she, like, take time between, Kibo and Tenko? And we arrived to a conclusion.
This is the Ultimate Academy Student Council with Angie Yonaga as our president.
I didn't remember this, but I seriously thought it was gonna be like a Ginyu Force pose. I did not expect the thing with Angie.
Ultimate Academy Student Council?
We've all banded together under the leadership of President Angie.
Our platform is the wholesale eradication of the killing game.
Yeah. Our student council promises a killing game-free Ultimate Academy.
I do like the art of Himiko. Like, that is really cute art of her.
Huh?
student council? And Angie is the president?
Yes.
There can be no harmony between us if we keep saying different things. Oh, shut up! What?
Yeah.
Well, it's called the student council, but all the decision making is done by Atua.
And since Angie can speak with Atua, she's the only one worthy of leading the council.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Angie too. Thanks, everyone. Atua is happy too.
Ah, jeez. They've been totally brainwashed.
Angie has spread her influence before we'd even realized. But it makes sense if you think about it. This place has all the conditions for a cult to form. The fear of a death that cannot be avoided. Cults are born from the desire to escape that.
I see.
So she's using that situation to take over the school and make us dependent on Atua?
Please, wait!
Using is a rude way to describe it. The president wants peace for this school, and we all agree with her noble wisdom.
Right.
Yeah, going to not let anyone talk bad about student council.
What?
Why
You literally just fucking joined them, you brainwashed idiot!
But...
I'm surprised Tenko decided to join the student council. Why?
That's correct.
Because you and Angie were fighting over Himiko. Were you not?
Who cares about that? I finally realized how great Atua is.
So?
That's right. That's right. Now that we now, what were we talking about again?
Yeah.
Oh, that resurrection ritual, right? Just leave this to the student council. It's less burdensome if Atua makes the decision.
Wait.
Less burdensome?
That's a relief. If it's Atua's decision, then it's definitely the right one.
Yep, Angie's gonna get somebody fucking killed.
Yeah.
There's no way Atua could be wrong.
Yeah.
Atua is always right.
Are you guys serious? The resurrection ritual is clearly a trap.
It'll be fine, as long as everyone puts aside their desires to leave.
I doubt they'd listen to anything we'd have to say. It's true that they're probably not going to listen, but you could at least help too, Kaito. Yeah, he's really struggling, damn. What's wrong with him? He's been quiet this whole time. Oh, is it just gonna be me and, Maki tonight? Okay. I won't mind. In the end, we couldn't stop the student council. We left it at that and went our separate ways. It is time. I forgot about this. Hold on. Oh my god. It is time. Time to see girls in bikinis. But probably not, because this was supposed to be a meeting of some sorts. It is time. Let us go. In search of a man's fantasy! I doubt it. I headed to the pool. My heart's safety was off. And I was going in guns blazing. What an incredible sight to behold. My fantasy shining like a supernova. Whoa. 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 This is the
They're so
most risque, I think.
Do you mind if I touch them? What? I mean, it's embarrassing if you touch them.
This is probably where the game got its rating.
What's wrong, Himiko? Nothing.
I'm trying to click.
You wasted magic to grow them that big anyway. Aw, I understand now. Don't worry, they're nicely shaped. Beauty is way better than size anyway.
I think the nudity that this game was rated for was Tenko's. So this is what Angie was planning. A party for the student council. Anyway, I saw it. I then immediately questioned the morality of my actions. I just have to keep quiet. Keep it inside. And keep it together. The sound of leveling up just makes me think that he just gets an erection in the middle of that. I just have to keep it together. Fuck. Transfer students reviving the dead. Atua Student council? I feel like leaving this episode here. Yeah. So that happened. Thanks for coming out, I guess. I was not expecting that to happen. I was kind of expecting to see Gonta just, like, stanced up in front of everyone in, like, this tiny, tiny, tiny little, swimsuit. Because, I mean, there's more to the student council than just the 4 girls. Oh, well. But if you don't mind, thank you for this precious meal. Itadakimasu. I'm such a fucking dork. Oh well. Thank you so much. I'm gonna die alone, aren't I?